Hi, everyone. Welcome to New Comic Wednesday, also known as NCW. If you haven't been with us before, we chat for a few minutes every Wednesday about Zenescope's newest releases. What? I believe this is the 13th edition, but I can't. It's either the 13th or the 12th. I think it might be lucky number 13, and 13 is my favorite number, so it's perfect. If you guys are looking to buy our newest releases, you can either get them at your local comic shop, you can get them on Comixology, or you can go to our web store right now, click on comic books, click on new releases, and then the first newest release, the one we'll be talking about today, will be at the top of the page. So others can learn about our newest releases because I know sharing is caring. I love that. You'll want to make sure that you like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. So every Wednesday you can check it out. Also, you'll notice that I have balloons behind me because it was our Sweet 16 this past weekend. And if you didn't tune in with us, we had a live stream. We had a lot of awesome collectible covers, some great sales. We had the interview with Kane Hodder, and these balloons are still kicking, which is insane. Oh, I'm so excited to see everybody here. Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with me every Wednesday. I look forward to doing this every Wednesday at 3 o'clock, but last week was at 7 o'clock, special edition. Today, it will just be me writing solo. Actually, that's a lie. I'm with all of you guys, so of course I'm not writing solo. But before we dive in, I'll always be sharing a few fun facts. And today's fun facts that I will be sharing are just some of the pictures that Ralph didn't get to share for Zenescope's Sweet 16 birthday. I saw a lot of them in the back end. I know the balloons really do look sad. They're making their way. But so here are some photos that Ralph didn't get to show you, or some ones that he did, but I just really, really liked throughout the history of Zenescope. So look at some of these. Look at these old times here. I wasn't around then, but it sure looks like a lot of fun. I just had to reshare this one because of the t-shirt thing that we all talked about. I love, Ralph's fashion choices. Again, Seth Green. I love Seth Green. Robot Chicken, fantastic show. Seth Green crushed it. I'm a #1 Buffy fan. Quick fun fact, I know everything about Buffy. You could ask me a question, I'll know it. If you randomly threw out an episode number, I'd be able to tell you the title of the episode and what happened in the synopsis. So I'm a huge Seth Green fan. Let's see what else we got here. I love this one. Look, it's the crew right there. The crew. And this one was good. I don't know if he showed this one, but he did because Michael Rooker was in it, but it made me laugh when I saw it the other day. So here is just a few pictures of the past with Zenescope. If you don't know who we are, and this is your first time tuning in, we are an independent comic publisher. We just celebrated our 16th birthday, and we specialize in the Grimm universe, some horror-related comics, and we love celebrating badass women, which is why I get to do NCW all the time. Very, very excited. So yes, #Smedium for sure on Ralph. He made up that word. I believe it. So, okay, let's dive in and talk about today's newest release, which is GRIMM Fairy Tales. So GFT number 49. It is $3.99 in our web store. And we've got 4 different covers, which I don't know so far if we've had a 4 cover issue. So that's awesome. I am just very true. Chuck's being a badass women. We are going to be talking about a few of our favorites today. Sky, Sela, Sam, Jasmine. I'm not going to give away too much, but every time we talk about the Grimm universe, we always have to bring them up. So we got 4 different covers today. You guys let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. So I'm going to pull up cover A right here. A nice action cover. I actually also have the covers in-house and I have them next to me because after this, I'm going to go live on Instagram and just talk about the covers a little bit more in depth. Usually I would bring on a guest. Like last week I had Dave on, which was awesome, but it's just me today. It's just me. Everybody's busy. So that's cover A. This is cover B. Ooh, foretelling. Doesn't that one character look a lot like, I don't know, our character? Weird, huh? Weird. Can't know who to trust here. I don't know. So there's cover B. Cover C. I love this stand-up pose. I feel like I need this outfit in my life and this sword. Really need this sword in my life. But I love the detail, her hair. I love when her hair goes, back over her shoulder. Somebody let me talk to her hairstylist because it looks amazing. Sela's hairstylist is the best. And there's cover D. So we have 4 covers because everybody loves the Grimm Fairy Tales universe. So again, those are the 4 covers, $3.99 in our web store right now. You can get it at your local comic shop or you can get it from Comixology. So I'm going to read the synopsis and then I'll go dive in and talk a little bit more about the issue. For centuries, Sela has helped put her human changes and charges on the right path, using her book as a gateway to the fairy tale realm to harness its powers and magical creatures to teach her lessons. Now she finds herself pulled into that same fairy tale world where war is imminent and not everyone is going to live happily ever after. Scandalous. Don't miss the prelude to this incredible 50th milestone issue of Grimm Fairy Tales. So this is number 49. Then we're going to be moving on to 50. So every time there is like an episode before the finale, like the pre-finale, I'm not saying the 50's the finale, but the pre to whatever is a really big, anniversary or milestone, there's always going to be a lot of crazy things happening. And a lot happens in this issue. Right off the bat, we're with 3 characters and they're talking about how crazy things are right now in the Grimm Fairy Tale world. And it's actually funny, in the first couple of pages, they're talking about their final meal. And Jasmine wants pizza and it's 8 a.m. And Sela's like, I'm not going. I'm not going to get pizza at 8 a.m. But she comes through. She does come through. However, when Sela returns, we meet the villain of this story and then everything is not what it seems. So for you to really understand what's happening in GFT number 49, you have to read number 48 because there is a very important part of that book that is explained in 49. So I love seeing all of that. I have a question from Chris on YouTube. Have you ever watched the Netflix series Castlevania? I haven't, but now I feel like I need to add this to my watch list because I am always looking for good stuff on Netflix, and I don't want to get too off tangent here, but if anybody has any Netflix recommendation, he's explaining here. This is great. Thanks, Chris. I'm going to add this to my watch list. If anybody has any good recommendations on streaming, not to get off point, always share them with me. I'm always looking for good stuff to watch. Don't really need good stuff to read because there's so much good stuff here. So again, today we're talking about GFT number 49. I went through the covers and this is going to set up for a crazy number 50. It's insane. The ending is no spoilers, but is dark and it is leading up to a lot of things shifting in the Grimm Fairy Tale universe. So if you've never read us before, you need to read number 48 to understand where we are in the story, but you'll meet some of our fantastic and most popular characters. And speaking of the Grimm universe, I don't know if everybody knows it right now, but we do have a Grimmopoly board game on sale, which if you didn't know that much about our Grimm universe and you bought this game, you pre-ordered it right now, you would be able to learn all of the wonderful characters that we have in this universe. We have a lot of renditions of the characters that you think you might know, but are some of your favorites. And we really dive deep. So Grimmopoly right now is on sale. I'm going to post it in the comments. You guys know where to pick it up. The pre-show. Wow, I'm such in streaming mode. The pre-sale is going on right now and is only going to be going on for a couple of weeks. Very, very limited. We've already got a high number of orders. And I'm going to share the game board with you guys so you can take a look. But if you purchase, you will also get this really, really incredible design, which I'm going to show you. So here's the board game really, really quick. That's the box. there's the actual game, so you can kind of get a hint of some of the characters. If you're looking to find out more about the characters, I've started posting them on social, so I'll be doing another round tomorrow. Here's some of the game pieces. The game pieces for the game also does have some significance to a lot of our characters, and I'd like to say that everyone's personal favorite in the office is this crow. We're like, love this crow. Could be related to, I don't know, Cinderella. I don't know. You'll find out. So here is, again, what I said you'll be coming with. And then a very, very select few will be drawn at random for this same cover, except it will be a Z-rated cover. So make sure that you are ordering right now. I put the link in the comments. So Grimmopoly, not to get too far off tangent, but if you want to learn more about our universe, a great way to learn is to get the game and play along and see some of your favorite characters. I love, wow, Rob, we need to hire you as our marketing person. Community, I'm going to quickly flash this comment on. That's hilarious. They will not be putting that, but that would have been a really, really great title. So yeah. There you go. Again, today we were talking about GFT number 49, setting us up for GFT number 50, our milestone Grimm Fairy Tales issue. And like I said before, every pre-issue to a really, really big issue is trying to just, you know, set you up for something crazy insane. Again, $3.99 right now in our web store. And we have 4 covers, and we never have 4 covers recently. Like, since I've been doing NCW, we haven't had a book that had 4 covers. So you have a lot to choose from here. And, you know, if you're like me, maybe you just want all 4 covers. Maybe you need them all. So I'm going to flash them back up on the screen. Tell me your favorites in the comments, whether it's cover A, cover B, cover C, or cover D. So here's A, here's B, here's C, and here's D. $3.99 in our web store. This is a crazy issue. If you haven't read number 48, you really, really need to, because it's setting up for 49, which is today's newest release, as well as number 50. So it is awesome. I don't know who my favorite female character from the Grimm Fairy Tale universe is. I actually was just thinking that because I was designing my business cards, and I said, who should I pick to go on my cover? And actually, a quick fun fact, though, my favorite character in Zenescope, you know, history right now is actually, I really like Hercules. He's a great character. Like the Hercules book, which I talked about last week, I have the cover right here. This has been my favorite read since I've been here. I don't know why. This cover is really great too. I think it's because I really, you know, empathize with the main character and the journey he's going through. And a lot of times they'll always show you internal conflict with the character, which they do there, but they won't always set it up where the person who's supposed to be making the right decisions, aka a demigod, is making instead the wrong decision. So I guess that would be, but agreed. I need to figure out who my favorite character is. But if you guys have a favorite Grimm character that you're hoping is going to be on Grimmopoly, drop it in the comments, because if we forgot them, maybe we need to make a Grimmopoly too and make sure they're included on the board. So I know everyone's typing. Oh, Chuck, reading this comment. There's more to her than that. She does, but there definitely is. So again, I just ran through our latest release, GFT number 49, $3.99 in our web store. And before I wrap up, I am going to go through, you know, housekeeping, and then everybody won't be seeing the team until Friday when we do movie club. So as a segue, this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing Movie Club, Predator. The crew will be there, the normal crew setup, and we won't be having a featured guest, just us talking about some good quality Predator. Who doesn't love Predator? Get to the choppa. So join us this Friday at 6 p.m. for regular the regular crew for us to discuss Predator and unveil our newest movie club cover, which I know everybody looks forward to all the time. I talked about Grimmopoly already, dropped it in the comments, but again, pre-orders are going on right now. It's very, very a limited campaign window. It's only going to be around for a couple of weeks. So if you haven't ordered yet, make sure you order as soon as possible. Like I mentioned before, you could have the opportunity to get a Z-rated of this. So beautiful. So beautiful. As well, the other thing that's on pre-order right now is our Mango and the Bunny Man t-shirt. It's $29.99 in our web store. I'm also going to drop the comments down there. I've seen part of Samurai Jack. I'm finally getting to the comments, but I need to watch more as well. So yes, it's so nice. I love the design. But so the t-shirt right now, $29.99 in our web store. Here's what the actual t-shirt will go on. Again, pre-orders, a very limited campaign window, setting up for issue number 3 of Man, Goat, and the Bunny Man, which will be released in 2 weeks. It will be the first release, technically, in July. So make sure that you guys are at that NCW 2 weeks, because, I don't know, we might have a Man, Goat, and the Bunny Man related guest like we did last time. Who knows? We are in the process of trying to add some new stuff to our comics, which is really, really awesome, including a letters to the editors page and some additional insight. So if you guys have certain questions on our comics, or you want to ask, Joe and Ralph a bunch of stuff, or, you want to discuss something, write it to me in an email and we'll figure out a way, maybe you could be featured in one of our future issues at the back of the page of like, here are frequently asked questions, or here's something that people want to learn more about. So my email's on there. It's amber.curtis@zenescope.com. Just shoot me an email about it. And if you're not really sure what to do, you can shoot me an email and I'll reply back saying, hey, this is what we're looking for. So we can start featuring, some insight into more of our issues that maybe you guys have really pending questions on. Our Sweet 16 celebration was last weekend. I'm sure you can tell these balloons are still kicking and it's almost been a week. So if you haven't, make sure that you go back and watch our past virtual streams. We had some fun games with the co-founders, Joe and Ralph, with our entire team, and a really awesome interview with Kane Hodder that I had a hard time. I had some technical issues putting up. But we will be posting that interview on its own. I know it will go up on YouTube because I know that you guys were asking for it. So you'll be able to share it and rewatch it. But Kane was a really incredible guest and one of my dream guests, if I'm being honest, because I'm a huge Friday the 13th. He is a Jason Voorhees legend. Yes, Chuck, you can send me TV show recommendations. Feel free. I'm always looking for good stuff to watch. I have all the streaming. I know, NCW is always so short. Oh, what's my favorite horror movie? Actually, my favorite horror movie, I talk about it all the time, is Black Christmas, 1974. Incredible movie if you've never seen it. We don't talk about the remakes, so don't talk about the remakes. The 2006 one, I have not seen the new one by Blumhouse, but Black Christmas 1974. We should definitely have like an Ask Amber, Ask Our Crew segment where we just ask all of your fun questions, or maybe we just talk to you guys. So BeachCon is actually coming up in a month, and I hope to see everybody there. We're still very far away from it, but Ralph will be at the office, which never happens, and we're all really, really excited. Prove Buffy fandom season and musical episode Once More with Feeling. That was obviously season 6. I can tell you the episode that was around that too, Tabula Rasa, which is one of my favorite all-time Buffy episodes. And my favorite song from Once More with Feelings is the Spike song, Rest in Peace. Okay. Finally, make sure you guys tune in every Wednesday for me to talk about our newest releases. Again, our newest release you can get, it's in the comments, $3.99 GFT number 49. That's it for another edition of NCW, where you guys come for the covers, but you stay for the stories. I'll see everybody next Wednesday.